Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, So, in the last video I mentioned that I wanted to do stuff to the ramp, and I did one of those things, and that was painting it. She looks great. I went with the two-tone, so I have like a dark gray on the side, and then the light gray on the transition and on the decks. I went with this light gray because I don't want it to absorb all the Florida heat and make it super hot. Some of you in the comment section are probably going to say it's going to get scuffed up. I'm not really worried about that. I think it kind of looks cool. So, stoked on that, really stoked on how it turned out. And then on the top here, I did 2x4s with the light gray just to kind of give it some contrast, make it look a little neat instead of just super boxy. And then on the inside of here, I completely sealed everything up. So now it is watertight, and I plan on running some electricity into here so I can get a fan going, and then laying down some flooring so that I can chill in here during a session and just get out of the sun. But that is that for the ramp project. As of right now, more will be coming soon. Probably in the next couple weeks I'll get the inside of the ramp done. But in today's video, I'm gonna go over my 3 favorite tricks at the moment. Maybe not my favorite, but ones that I like to do a lot and that I think are fun, and kind of explain how I learned them, where I learned them, what I learned them on, and kind of give some tips on how to do them and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. The first one is going to be the old classic tail whip. So let's see what a tail whip looks like. So that was just a basic fly out tail whip. So when I first learned tail whips, it probably took me about, I don't know, maybe 2 months to land my first one. It was at my old local skate park in Naples, and there was like a 6-foot fly out, and I would just send them out of there all the time. And my biggest struggle was getting my back foot on. Like, I could catch it, but I was always falling behind. And then what fixed that, someone told me to stay over the bike more, and then imagine 2 magnets in your feet, and then just bring them together. And then like soon after that, I landed them. One of the reasons I love tail whips so much is it's a really versatile trick. They're pretty easy once you get them. Like, once you land your first one, it's like after that, it's over. You're just gonna do them all the time. And they look cool. Like, it's like one of the most iconic BMX tricks. So to be able to do them is pretty fun. I like doing tail whip airs, whip taps, and other tail whip variations just because it's fun to link that trick together. So I guess I'm gonna do a couple of those, and then we'll move on to trick number 2. Another tail whip type guy that is fun is obviously the hop whip. These didn't take me too long. I just basically tried to hop whip into a grass bank a bunch of times until I finally got it. If you want to learn, hit this link. This is the how-to hop whip that I recently did, so definitely check that out. It has some really good points in it, so I'm gonna do a quick little hop whip guy right here for you. All right, so then my last favorite tail whip variation is the whip to foot jam whip. The story behind this is I learned them. It took me 5 straight hours to do them. I was filming an edit up in Tallahassee when I was going to FSU, and I literally brought my camera, as many batteries as I had, a backup charger and all that kind of stuff, and I spent 5 hours on a single quarter pipe just back to back trying them until I landed it. Granted, it was sketchy, but it was so well worth it. It's a fun trick. It looks cool. They're a little tough, like you either have them or you don't some days, so hopefully today is that day that I get it. So I'm gonna try it on this 5-foot. Alright, so if you're not new to my channel, you can probably guess that my favorite trick is a Flair, so that's going to be the second one in this top 3 thing. I learned Flairs. I went up to Ohio, this is probably 5 years ago, and I rode Changa, and my buddy Greg, he met me there, and he taught me how to flare into the foam, and then a few hours later, I finally did my first and only one on a resi. And then fast forward a couple months, I went to Mike Spinner's house when he used to have his skate park, and there was a nice wooden quarter to nice mellow quarter. 2 tries after that, I ended up doing it, and then didn't do it for a while, and then maybe another month after that, there was a 6-foot quarter at my local skate park, 6-foot wooden one. And my friends hyped me up, and I think it was third try, I ended up doing them. And then since then, I've just been flaring everything, big quarters, little quarters, like anything. Like I love flaring stupid things. It's fun, it's cool, it makes a cool video and stuff. They don't feel good on little stuff, but it's worth the shot. The only problem with flaring little things too, besides wrecking your feet, is it's easy to blow out spokes, especially if you have tie spokes. I've probably gone through 48 tie spokes ever since I started flaring little stuff, but it's definitely well worth it. So I'm gonna do a couple on the quarter, just kind of show you guys what my flares are like, because I just love flares. They're fun. So here we go. So I've made several how-tos on how to flare, and you can click the link right here to see that, but the main tip I have for people who are first learning them, just pull a straight flip and then kind of put your head off to the side and it'll come right around. Don't focus on the spin. As long as you focus on the flip, it'll come around and it'll give you that pop you need to get away from the ramp and land in the transition instead of up on the deck or casing and dying. So now I'm gonna try something I haven't done before. I'm gonna try to flare the 6-foot and then go straight into a flare on the 5-foot. Trying to change things up. 2 flares, 1 line. Hopefully it works. Probably won't. Here we go. Alright, so I gotta land as high as I can on that transition and make sure to pump, because I'm landing and just not even close to being ready for that until like the last second, so hopefully this one will work. There we go. A freaking headphone came out and popped me in the eye, but we got it. Alright, so now, finally, the third trick that is one of my favorite. I just learned it is the old flip to fakie. I posted a video of me learning them earlier last week. The link will be right here. And I also posted a how-to for that if you want to check it out on my channel. The thing with flip fakies is they're really easy, but it's a terrifying trick. Like it took me, like before that video, I was gonna do them, but the entire session I was just riding up, going to fakie, and not doing it. And then the second day I was like, you know what, I gotta do it. And then I sent it and got it 2nd or 3rd try. So they're really fun. I hardly ever do like straight flips. Like I always did flares and like straight flips if there's like a good setup for it and I had a good line for it, then I'll do it. But I'm not a huge fan of straight flips, but now flip fakies I absolutely love. It's, again, one of my favorite tricks. So I'm gonna do it on this quarter right here. And yeah, it's a fun trick and I hope you're liking this video, guys. Oh my god. Ow. Just want you guys to know that was first tee and I'm stoked. Alright you guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments section down below what tricks are your favorite and what tricks I should try next so I can just keep learning, because that's what I've just been doing in this quarantine, is just kind of figuring out what I want to learn next and trying it on the half pipe. So I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya.